Well, hello there. Let me know the me. I'm gonna test out different music today. Oh wait, I have to do it this way. Welcome on in Proxima. Welcome on in Moltra and Peppermint. Welcome on in. Hand sanitizer. Yes. So today, I just kind of. I have stuff I want to work on, but I was like, might as well just do it on stream. You know, there's really no, finally on time again. Let's go.
Hey,
Should
yo,
be,
I'm Bulpa. Meow.
Hey, I'm Bulpa. I'm testing out a new playlist while I go live, too. I have no idea if it's too loud or not. I'm just gonna lower it just a little bit. Like I said, I got, what's up, Stinky Gamers? What's up, Flamingo? So I got some tedious stuff I need to do, but I was like, I could vibe and chill while I do it. And then once I'm done with that, I can play some Kaizo. It was sort of probably what to expect from today. So first thing I need to do is I have like all of these files that are very unorganized. And a lot of them are just like, I don't know how I need to organize them, but a lot of them are just like Photoshop files. And some of them have like things I need in them, but they're in like a weird folder, and so I'm essentially just doing some cleanup. Oh yeah, I need to tell you how Medieval Times went. I'll probably tell you guys a few times because just in case other people come in. So let me get the photos. Jeej has better photos. I only have two photos. I only have 2 photos to show, but they're good. I had a ton of fun. That was honestly, Medieval Times was a ton of fun. We got the Red Knight. Oh, be right back to eat. Catch you in a sec. We got the Red Knight. And let me find the best picture here. Which was the Evil Knight. And I predicted it immediately, which is not a bad thing. But the second we sat down and I was like, oh, we're the Red Knight. I think we're the evil guys, which means we're gonna get right to the end. We're gonna just about win it, and then the hero's gonna win, and that's who actually wins, and that was right. But it was still so much fun. And honestly, I loved being the bad guy the whole time. Yeah, they sensed my evil aura. They were like, give this guy the red crown. But it was a ton of fun. It was just like, at a certain point, it was really fun being the bad people, and like, you know, everyone's booing us, and we're like, yeah. It was a lot of fun. I'm pulling up pictures. Actually, it makes more sense if I probably go to this view. And so this is the Photoshop. Let me. I'm gonna want it to look like this today. Actually, maybe I don't want it to look like this today, but there we go. In layers, but I'm gonna put photos on top of this screen because it makes more sense. And I'll probably. Oh, did I download them? Yeah. So here's Jeej and I. Oh my gosh, this photo's gigantic. Oh wait, I discovered the plugin. Not plugin. The hotkey for this. Transform. There's a Control F. Oh, my keyboard's not hooked up to this computer. I'll just do it this way. I realized this is the way to do it. Anytime I need to show you guys a video. What am I clicked on right now? What is this? I gotta delete that. I have a lot of random photos. Okay. Transform. Fit screen. There we go. There's Jeej and I. Fight moment. So that was something I drew. I'll explain the cats versus dogs thing. It's not like an event, or it could be. We could make something out of it. But there's Jeej and I. Move that to the side, and then let's see. I'm gonna leave these photos in here. I'm gonna rename it. Medieval Times 1. Oh, my keyboard! My keyboard is on the Photoshop. Yeah, oh, I had to get the big mug. Are you kidding me? I had to get the big mug. Oh yeah, I'm super red in this photo. So Sorry, also I need to Command Z what I did over here. Okay, I was typing a bunch of stuff. So let me switch my keyboard over. So I need to. Also, I needed to. It's not like. Just sort of wanted to go live. Yeah, the evil aura in my face. Who doesn't love the second I saw that big mug? Whoa, what's going on here? Huh? The way it was cropping, that's weird. Well, I don't know how to fix that. So anyways, that'll go over there. I'll shrink it. And then I want to add both photos just so, just in case other people come in today and are like, hey, how's medieval times? I can just have the photos ready. Hit screen, there we go. Let's shrink that one a little bit. Weird, why is it working this way? When you do fit to screen, it does something weird with your photos. But it was a ton of fun. I cannot believe I never did that. You're seat 6? Yeah! Yeah, we were seat 6. Wait, how did you know? Oh, I see it. The number on there. Yeah, we were seat 6, which was like basically right next to the king and queen. And it was a lot of fun because like there's no bad seat, really. It was really great the whole time. And my favorite part was when oh my god, what's the name? The guy with the hawk. What's the name for that again? I'm like forgetting. But the guy with the hawk, and the hawk like flew around. That was my favorite part. That was cool. And then our guy did really well. He did really well. Very proud of him, but he was the evil guy. He played unfair. He played unfair. Everyone was booing us. But, you know, we had to root for someone, so we were rooting for the bad guys. But it was fun because we were with 2 other friends. And then, you know, we're all just like, yeah, to winning and stuff. Because we were winning the whole time because we were the evil guy. We had the plot armor until the very end. And then that's when, you know, obviously we lost. And everyone cheered. Everyone cheered. Everyone wanted us dead. We were essentially the Targaryens in all of this. Oh, why is that so... So this, the cats versus dogs thing, this was just something like, silly that I did for a friend. It was, he wanted a cats versus dogs thing, so I drew a cats versus dogs. And so actually, this is an example of, I want to export more emotes. I just want more emotes, basically. And I should open as well my, emote exporter, so everything's exported at the right size. This is essentially what I'm doing today. I'm just going through all these Photoshop files and picking out things that I deem like more important. And then I need to also, I don't know how to organize this. And so that's another thing. You guys will just hear me like, or see me just thinking in my head. I have a Dropbox folder essentially. I'll even flash it on screen. I have this Dropbox folder and I need to think about how to organize certain things. I literally just have a folder called unorganized, and that's where like it's just a bunch of stuff that needs to was originally just sort of like everywhere and messy, and I at least condensed it into that folder. And so now I want to pick out the parts that I like, because like I don't need this cats versus dogs thing, but I would rather take out the you know, the cat alone and the dog alone and have that as its own thing. And then I'm gonna probably vectorize some things, and then once I'm done with that, I'm gonna play Pokemon. So I'll be streaming for a good bit today. I don't really have much to do. Never missed a second of stream. Yeah, that was good dedication. Hopefully you got to hear about the medieval times. I need to I should have gotten more pictures from Jeej. I'm just not someone who takes pictures normally. Jeej is very much in charge of that. Talking about animals, what's y'all favorite animals? It's funny, I just answered this last night with Jeej. I was like, tiger, panda, penguin. Favorite animals right there. So what's your favorite animal? Mine is a whale shark? That's cool. I wouldn't have thought of a, guess I don't think of anything aquatic when I think of my favorite animal. I'm just now discovering that about myself. Like, if someone was to ever ask me what's my favorite animal, I don't think anything aquatic comes up immediately, and I'm trying to think about that. I think a penguin is the closest thing to that. No, they are truly majestic. Orca whales are truly majestic. Is that a whale shark? Or flamingos. Hey, what's up, Mulgore? We're not drawing your thing today, Mulgore, just by the way. You weren't asking, I was just clarifying. But we're gonna do that tomorrow. Today's just a bonus stream. I'm just going through some stuff and organizing and also chatting. I was like, might as well go live as I do this. It'll keep me on track to a degree. I obviously will get off and on track. Bears and deer. Is there a specific bear and a specific deer? All right. Yeah, I was gonna save your drawing for tomorrow, since tomorrow is a true drawing stream. Filter feeders is a shark whale mix. I'm trying to think. I don't know why I'm forgetting, but oh, whale shark. Yeah. They're like flat looking. Honestly, I feel like a whale shark is like your classic your whale. It looks like. And then I was thinking of an orca whale. I do like orcas a lot because I just like their black and white thing. You know, octopus are cool. I'm just now trying to think of if I had to choose like my favorite aquatic animal, what would it be? I'm not sure. So we have a bunch of stuff, and some of this stuff just doesn't even matter. So I have this unorganized file. I'm gonna try to organize it as well. Dolphins get drunk? I didn't know that, actually. I do know certain things about dolphins, but I didn't know they got drunk. Which assets? Emotes. Why isn't my emotes folder? It is downloaded. Oh no, this folder isn't downloaded. Oh my goodness. Make available offline. Cool. It is cold. Jeej, one sec. Jeej like made it really cold. Also, thanks for the bless. Should I throw out one in the ocean for dolphins? One of your favorites? Should I throw out one? Oh, sorry, dude. Forgot about the part that they got drunk. Yeah. Pour one out for them so they can get drunk. You have to pour a lot since considering the ocean's huge. By hitting pufferfish? Oh, interesting. That's funny. That's interesting. I didn't know that, but that makes sense. Do they like trip and stuff? Is that their psychedelic? So we have the emotes. This is Twitch assets. We got emotes, subscriber badges. Honestly, the cat and dog would be a good subscriber badge. Maybe they'd be good bit badges. I forgot I can add bit badges. So if people like donate like 10, which is like the minimum, you can get like a bit badge next to your name, which is really cool. And then obviously there's levels to that. And I'm like, what would I do? I do like this cat and dog. I was proud of the dog because I never draw dogs. I was like, you know what? For this dog, let me just treat it exactly like the cat, but make the ears different. It's like basically the biggest difference. Whether puffer poison is lethal, but dolphins somehow handle it. They're party animals, man. They can just handle it. Okay, so how should I do this? I don't know where to organize this stuff. Like a good way of Maybe it just stays in the unorganized file, but thinking real quick. This could go in there too. Sorry, one sec. I should have thought of this before I went live. Dolphins are the frat bros of the sea. Yeah, actually, oh man, I have like a frat bro dolphin drawing somewhere. It's an old drawing, but I remember I drew that at one point. Because I think another friend said something like similar to that, to what you just said. Yeah, so I drew like a party animal version of a dolphin. Could not tell you where that drawing is though. Okay, let me I don't know how I should do this. Maybe I do the organization part off stream. What are we doing today? So it's somewhat of a, in my opinion, I don't know as a viewer. I don't know what you guys enjoy sometimes as viewers, but it might be a boring stream today because I'm just like, I'm essentially doing this, where I take this cat here. Maybe I'll make like a Photoshop file, PSD, like, PSD, icons is not the right word. Oh, we'll definitely do Polkadot. I actually don't know if we're gonna do much doodling today. It is very much gonna be like we're going through essentially everything I've created on stream from when I started to right now, and I'm organizing it because there are some things that I drew that are like buried in very specific like Photoshop files, and I'm trying to get those together and organized because it was like the computer icon that I have, where it's like the loading screen. Like, I don't know where the file for that is. It's somewhere in here. We're it's easier to talk as if we're because you'll be watching, you'll be helping, where I'll be driving though. So we're all here. You have Kitty a fish and Doggy a bone. Hey, okay, so maybe we can do. So that's where I think this should lead, is like Photoshop characters. You know what? We'll just say characters. It's not not the best word for what we're doing, but basically like. Oh, I know you guys can't see what I'm doing. How about a Gen 1 quiz by guessing 151 Pokemon? I think I could do that. I think I could guess the 151 Pokemon. But I would need like a Pokedex in front of me. And I'd need to be able to just like type them in and they get uploaded to the Pokedex and they start like filing in. I definitely could not guess the numbers of the 151. Like I couldn't guess like what's 37 in the Pokedex. That I couldn't do. I think if I sat here long enough, I could guess all of the 151 Pokemon. There's tons of websites. Yeah, I just didn't look for that. I guess maybe I could. But for at least the beginning, because this could go by very quick what I'm doing. I am going to do this part. So like essentially what I'm gonna do, this is really boring like I said, is I'm gonna like delete everything else on the page. Gosh. Okay. What was going on there? Okay. Sorry. I haven't been on the digital computer in actually quite a sec. So some of the hotkeys are different. Okay, so cats, I'm gonna delete the word cats because I'm saving the original file. The original file is going nowhere. But I'm trying to like make it easier for me to get to the source file to something like this illustration. So really it's just like, there we go. Just gonna like lightly crop it as close as possible. and then now it's like the pure cat file where it's just like, and then named things. This is just like long term. After doing this for a while, it really benefits you when you can like name your files correctly and set them up correctly. Believe me, I've been there so many times that I just wish I did it correctly the first time. And that's what this is. And so then I'm gonna save as and save it to PSD characters, and I'm just gonna name it like cat. Cartoon cat. Just cat. And then I'm gonna save that. And now that's done. And so I can like reverse, I'm gonna go back now to where we have the dog. And then do the opposite. Room update. I'm officially sleeping in it. Let's go. I didn't know, wait, what were you doing with your room? I might have forgotten. Get rid of dogs, we'll do this, select all, and I'll move it to the middle. Ungroup, name it, outline, color. And then the other thing I'll eventually do, and I might or might not do this on stream, is vectorize all of these things so that I have like a super clean version of it. So if I wanted to put it on merch, I could. And it'll be like the highest resolution possible. My room is being built for 2 years. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm happy that you can officially have your own room. The sleeping in a temporary room, the living room. Well, I hope you have a nice, you know, it's nice to have your own room. Definitely a luxury to have your own room. Some place that you can be by yourself, you know. At least I value that. All right, cat, dog. All right, now we're done with this folder. And then there's some files that are just gonna have like nothing to it. And so Little Sippy is another one. And I want to make sure actually that we color in Little Sippy appropriately. Like the straw isn't filled in right now. And so this is where we'll do some actual illustration here. Little Sippy! It's been long as my parents needed to stay in the garden. In the garden? You have like a... Is there like a house? Is there like a guest house or like a... in the garden? Okay. So I'm pretty much, like I said, I'm just trying to get, is there... Let me go back. Okay, nothing about that. Okay. So I want files that don't have any backgrounds to them, any... nothing, and then we just like crop it pretty much as close as possible. So if anything, we're going down memory lane today. Maybe that's the easiest way to explain it. Is this a relative to Chugs? Yes, sort of. It's not like set in stone lore-wise, but we were how this originally started was we wanted to make a sister to Little Chugs. So this is Chugs' sister. In Romania, everyone has giant gardens. Oh, like miles. Oh, okay. Screenshot Little Sippy. Yeah, I do love Little Sippy. And maybe I should just save the file like this. So instead, I will save the Little Sippy file and then close out of it. And then find the Little Sippy here. Organized by Photoshop file and put it in PSD characters. Okay. We got Kira laughing. This is like an emote that I think animates. I think we did all of this in Photoshop here. The OG file. Yeah. And it does get cut off. I wonder if I want to save it differently. Gonna make a Pokefied Sippy, a split Evo. Let's go. Yeah, actually, yeah. If Chugs evolves, you have like if you get like the female Chugs, you get like the split Evo, like you said. Well, this makes me wonder if I should actually like decrease. Is it already? Okay, there we go. I know I don't really want to make my emotes smaller, but I don't want it cut off on the sides. So now it should look like that. Cool. So that's fixed. I actually probably should re-export this now. So yeah, this is the extent of what we're doing today, and then I'll be playing Pokemon. Save for web, and then we're making a GIF. I think 32 colors is fine. I don't think we gotta probably go even less. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 16 to lower the file size into a glass cup or a carton. So are you saying once little Sippy evolves? Now I'm wondering what she would evolve into. And then the mat we need to set to none, and then it's transparent, and we need to upload it to this emotes with Cool Cats, Kira, Laugh. Yeah, that's the correct one. And actually, maybe I should be taking sticky notes of essentially emotes I need to re-upload on Twitch, because this is the emote I'm talking about. And although it's like technically bigger, I don't like that it gets cut off. I don't like any emotes if they don't have to. I don't like when they get cut off. Start writing some notes here. Some re-uploads. Okay. One down. Alright, we can probably save this. We don't need a background to it. Kira Laugh. So now that one's done. And that should be thrown into the emotes folder. We're organizing! Okay, so this file I don't think matters, because this was a temporary thing. This was a... I think I can straight up, like, delete this full file. I'm also trying to do that. I've been, I think people would argue that that is not a good thing, but I'm at the point where I doubt I'm ever going to need this screen again, and if I just keep... Actually, I could delete the other version of it, too. Like, there's really no point in keeping it. But stream screens. I don't think this is the only stream. So this is actually what I needed to do. Yeah, okay, this is the one with this on it. Okay. Oh, wait, did I find it? Yes, I found it. I found it. Okay. To be honest, this was the main goal of today, and I already found it. So that feels good. Alright, this was the main goal today, was finding the TV asset, the actual asset to it. And it's all right here. And another thing I wanted to do today was actually make it load while it's going. I think I also want to redo my starting screen. I think the starting screen is great. I'll flash it real quick for anyone who's wondering. But I think I want a cleaner one. I think I want one that's cleaner and one that has more focus on the chat. So that if anyone is here before the stream, or while the stream is starting, it's like, you know, you get to see your messages and everything. But more importantly, we found it, and I think I just duplicated this like 3 times. No. So this is the TV. So first things first, let's get this out of here. This is the most important part. So I think we can delete everything else. this in the middle of the page. Oh? Why isn't this, Oh, there's something in here. Oh, is it this? Okay, one sec. This is where we're... Yeah, cursor clicking around and opening things. Exactly. And we could do that today too. I'm just happy I found this already. I think the rest of the stuff that we're going through will be very quick. I don't think we're going to be spending a lot of time on the organization part. So, having something like this animated, and this is the thing I want to put on merch as well. But in order to put it on merch, I want to vectorize it all, so it's very clean. And because I did that with the playmat, the red one that I have that I've already created, I vectorized that, and it definitely looks like way better. So that's the plan. I don't know what this is. Oh, I can see it. Let's just apply that. Okay. And more importantly, I need to be naming layers as well. Especially if we decide to... animate this. Because the best way to animate this is to throw it all into After Effects. And so I can show off some After Effects too. If y'all go to the gas station, get a slushie, are y'all getting red, blue, and the secret third option Coke? Ooh. You know, I was more of a 2 flavor person. Because I really liked the 50-50 split. And Coke was always included. Coke was the number one. When I got a slushie, Coke first. Immediately. Because I also just love Coca-Cola. I'm from Georgia. Come on. And then I usually would go blue. So it'd usually be Coke and blue. And sometimes I would just do Coke. Because I was like, I want no funny business. But now I'm thinking about being a kid. I think I did both more often. Thinking about riding my bike to the gas station with the goal of getting a slushie. I think we applied this. Apply. And what is this? What is this symbol? I actually don't know what this symbol is. But is this still taking up the whole artboard here? Yeah, there's something in here that's like considering the whole artboard. Let's put a background beneath everything. I can't tell what's going on. Here. Focused on just this. This looks aesthetically pleasing on the stream. Nice. Brother, ew. So I'm assuming you get all 3. Even though you said Coke, you get Coke. Oh, you're saying which one? Sorry, I read that wrong. That's on me. Okay, so highlights. Oh, that's a weird shadow layer. This is what I want to get rid of. I want to get rid of these weird... Yeah, those are all the highlights. Those are all the shadows. I just did shadows differently for this. Or else it's ruined? Okay, so... I said, like, more often than not, I would just get the single flavor. It would just be that, and it was more when I was a kid, because I guess I don't get slushies as often anymore. Also, here's a crazy thing. In Georgia, we didn't have 7-Elevens, which was crazy. Like, we didn't have 7-Elevens, and so when I came out to California, there was like such a culture around going to 7-Eleven that I had to to understand. Because layer has advanced layer blending effects option. How do I get rid of that? I don't want that. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Okay, this is the clouds. Computer outlines, right? That's what this is. Yeah. And we can go ahead. Is this the correct blue? Yes, the correct blue. Okay. We'll rasterize that. Okay, so computer outlines and then pointer. Nice. And then let's just double check that's the right color. It is. Okay. We can rasterize that. Tell me why I go out with my friend after class and they say they've never seen a 7-Eleven with a gas station until we went, you live in a big city. What do you mean you've never seen a 7-Eleven with a gas station? Well, in their defense, if they're from a different state, i.e. Georgia, then they've never seen one before. But I've seen one. Don't worry. I've definitely seen one. So I do think that's crazy. Like, you don't have to be in California long to see one. I don't know where you live, but in California, there's like a ton. Okay, so this is the loading bar, and this is Blue Cat. Okay, we've got this down. The pointer does need to be its own layer with, Ooh, I should probably think about this one more. We're gonna be doing a little bit of drawing. Same state, but I live in a small city, and twins live in one of the biggest cities, Gulp. Yet I've seen multiple. Yeah, so if we're in the same state, I mean, they're everywhere. The 7-Elevens are everywhere, and the gas station ones are also everywhere. So I'm with you on this one. Okay, color here. Okay, so we got that down. Although, this is where I'm going to start critiquing things like this. It might make sense that before we put this into After Effects, that we do a little bit of cleanup. Okay, so that's the pointer. I'll say cursor, because that probably is a better word for it. So that's a cursor. And I really want to, speaking about California, being as they call it, transplant to California. I really want to like check out California, like the whole state. It's a really cool state. I've gone to Yosemite. I've gone to Napa, which was cool. A transplant, yeah, that's what they call us in LA. Is when you're not natively here, they call you a transplant. Which is like the majority of LA. And I'm always like amazed. I'm always amazed when I meet someone who like grew up in LA and went to school in LA. I'm like, when I meet these types of people, I'm like, I don't think you realize that the rest of the country watches like movies growing up about high school kids and like the schools that they go to and the experiences that they have. And I'm like, y'all lived those movies. We're like, we didn't. We did not have a lot of those like situations because like the weather was different. We didn't have access to certain things. Like Yeah, I cannot imagine going to school. Yeah, I can't either. I can't either, and that's why I have to like comment about it because it's such a unique experience that most of America and honestly most of the world doesn't experience. Now, if you did go to school in California, Flamingo, I'm not sure if this was the case for you, but like another cool thing as someone who didn't live here was like your whole like high school campus was also like semi outside, like the door to a classroom would like sort of be outside, you know what I mean? Like it'd be the courtyard and then all the rooms. Like my high school was like 100% inside, basically. It had like a tiny little courtyard that we'd go into, but the majority of it was inside because it would constantly rain in Georgia. So that was something I was always jealous of. I was like, oh, I wish I could be outside, like in between classes and doing these things. And like, you'd always see the movies where there's the kids hanging out, you know, you got kid playing guitar outside. And I doubt that was happening, but it just like everyone was outside. And we just didn't get that. So jealous. That's cool. There's like a really famous flea market that happens on Melrose, and there's like a Melrose High School, and if you just go there for the flea market, you kind of see the high school, and you're like, I've seen so many movies here. So many movies take place here, and some kids actually go here. Unless you're in a big building like the science building, most of our classes led outside. That's so cool. Oh, it's so cool. Were your lockers, I think this doesn't relate to California versus the rest of the world, but were your lockers the full, like tall ones, or were they split in half? Or were they split in thirds? Ours were split in half. Oh, you didn't have lockers? Oh. We had lockers. But you only had your locker for... I can't remember if you had your locker for the semester or for the year. I think it was for the year. I think it was for the year. But it was cool. I never decorated my locker. I don't think anyone really decorated their locker. Now, if you had a locker for like the entirety of your high school career, I would 100% have decorated mine and made it look cool. Okay, I made the window its own layer as well. And I think I want to pull this color and this color out from it. Here, hide those again. Hide the clouds. I'm trying to hide things that are kind of in the way. Oh, that's the highlight. And also do some cleanup here. I think I did this quick. Because this drawing is something I actually drew and then scanned in and then colorized. No mirror in your locker and 1,000 things you didn't need in there. Yeah, it didn't have all like the collage of stuff and everything. Welcome back, Proxima. No, it didn't have all that. I wish it did, you know. And I don't know if you watched Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide, but I loved that show because all of their lockers were like over the top. And it was just funny. I don't know. I've never even heard of that show. Yeah, that's a little unk, I will say. What I miss? You missed that. I think we just found basically I found the file. This was the file I was looking for. I wanted to find where this computer was, and now I'm going to do cleanup on the computer because this will get used for things. Yeah, it was that show was like a classic Nickelodeon show for specifically like my generation. Even like, so my brother is like 6 years older than me. He's like a true millennial. I'm more of like a zillennial, if I'm being honest. but I identify as a millennial, and he doesn't know about the show either. So it's like people who are older than me don't know about this show, and people who are like a little younger than me don't know about this show. It's like a very specific demographic know about this show, but it was a good show. I think it still held up. Oh, are we on a new playlist now? Yeah, we're on the Zelda OST. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I don't know I don't know what comes after this though. No one and their mama know about the show. If you ask someone who's my age, they definitely know about the show. 100%. Because like Nickelodeon shows at that time, despite figuring out that there was a lot of bad stuff happening behind the scenes that we know now, as of the last few years, like those were some good shows. Those are some really funny shows that I still think hold up. Is red your favorite slushie? Good. I think Coke. If Georgia doesn't have 100 theme parks to go to for field trips, where did y'all go? So we did have some cool field trips. We had Six Flags, and we did that one year. When I was growing up, we didn't have the Georgia Aquarium yet, so we went to the Tennessee Aquarium. That was another one we went to. But now, like, all kids go to the Georgia Aquarium. I bet people, like, within that whole region of America go to the Georgia Aquarium. It's so cool. It's gigantic, too. And I'm trying to think of where else we went. To be honest, it's a little sad where we went sometimes because of Georgia's history. Just Red. Proxima is a Just Red slushie. Cause like Georgia's history is not fun. It's not a fun one, and yet we still learned about it because that's what was there. So you learned a lot about the Civil War, and we learned about the Confederates of the Civil War. That's why it's sad. Amongst like other just like plantations and like it sucks, man. It sucks growing up in Georgia. Unless you're a redneck, then you love it there. But then I also was in Boy Scouts. And so I did a lot of camping and stuff, a lot of hiking and stuff like that. Went to summer camp. Oh, in third grade, this was fun. This was really fun. This was one of my favorite field trips. In third grade, for me, the movie Elf had just come out. Like, it just come out. Elf, you know, everyone was extremely excited to go see Elf. It was like, it was just, everyone knew it was going to be an amazing movie. And then my third grade teacher was like, you know what, it's the end of the year. We've already done all the things that we need to do. If you can get your parents to sign this slip, we can cut class in half and go see Elf in theaters. And that was one of my favorite field trips. Because my parents were like, yeah, I don't care. Also, my mom worked at the school that I went to. So she knew the teacher. Okay. Let's color. Window. I only had one time. Oh, you've only had you've only had one slushie? I mean, that makes sense. I feel like they don't have many slushies in Romania. Oh yeah, it's probably playing like Zelda music right now. It sounds very low. Red. Yeah, it was a lot of there were a lot of Coca-Cola products in Georgia, basically. Surprise, surprise, the birthplace of it. I'm playing another like video game playlist. I have no idea if it's gonna be good, so let me turn this up so I can hear it too. Guess my favorite color? It's not. I feel like it's not blue. I feel like it's not yellow. Is it red? I think you like red. I think it's bright pink. I do love that you guys have you have your unique Twitch colors, because for me, I think mine's blue. Yeah. Yeah. Surprise, surprise! I love the color blue. If you didn't know already, but I can always tell like who's in chat by the colors. So when someone switches up a color on me, or if Twitch does it for them, it'll confuse me sometimes. Okay, so this is the color to the window. Because now I'm gonna finish the scene behind it. Everyone switch colors now. No! I don't know how to read. I need the colors. Nice. Okay. Oh no. It's blue for me. It's blue for me. Proxima, no! I don't even know who you are anymore. Who is this? Who is this chatter? Because now we can have the pop-up window, like, literally pop up. And then I need to put the clouds back. And make them look a lot nicer. Maybe I redo the clouds, actually. The clouds look kind of sad. Let's redo those. Wednesday stream, let's go! Welcome in, Ducks fan. Also on YouTube, welcome in, Cookies. We're, so to kind of briefly explain, we're doing a lot of, it's a chill stream today, and it'll bleed into Pokemon. But I felt like I needed to accomplish something today before just straight up playing Pokemon. And I was mainly trying to find this asset, because the issue I've been having is, like, I have so many... We're going through everything I've created on stream, from when I started last year to, like, now. And, I'm like basically trying to find the things that are like buried away, and this was buried away, so I found it, and now we're cleaning it up because I'm going to use this for a lot of things. I like this computer like icon essentially. Proxima. I just made a comment that if someone changes the color of their name, it might confuse me. Oh, they might have gotten hit by ads. I don't know if you're still here, Proxima. Okay, so this is... Now we're going to redraw the clouds on this one. But welcome on in, Ducks fan. I'm happy you're here. I hope you're having a chill Wednesday. Oh! Ducks, I know you were pumped that I went to, I went to Medieval Times. And it was a ton of fun. We got the Red Knight, which was the evil guy. But we had fun being bad. At least we were still a main character in the story. It was a lot of fun. I had to get the mug. The second I saw that mug, the Stein, I was like, Oh, I'm getting that. I'm definitely getting that. No questions asked. And Jeej got like the pink one that's like the skinnier and had a margarita. Evil me is gone. is green evil? Because in this case, actually, I think Dux, you were saying you like the Green Knight, and I was like, oh, the Green Knight has to be the good guy. That Green Knight has to be the one that wins. Yeah, it was a blast. Because I went with 2 other friends, and I drove there. The deal with Jeej was I drive there because the drive there was like an hour and 30 minutes long because we were in rush hour the whole time. So it was super stressful, but the deal was, all right, Jeej, I drive there because I'm gonna drink a lot, and then you're driving back. So had my mug, and they pour some pretty big drinks into that mug. So I was having a blast, and everyone was booing us because we were the evil guy. But we had to cheer for someone. And I was like, yeah, with my mug out. Oh, we were having so much fun. Yeah, it was a great deal. Totally a great deal. I agree. And Jeej, I don't think wanted to drink that much anyways, so it worked out. But I was like, I'm trying to drink a few of these. Okay, I don't know this playlist. It was playing Digimon earlier. Yeah, wait, what's Yuppie Psycho? That's the name of this song. Oh, boo. All of these songs, I don't know what the hell they are. Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal soundtrack, sure. We'll start here. Hell yeah. Okay. Also, I indulged in some beers last night after my hockey game. Yeah! It was just a night to drink. Maybe I should pop up the window for a sec. Is this too loud? Cool. Your elemental power is blue? Yeah. Although technically, if I was to really be an elemental like power, it'd be red. I'm totally a fire sign. I would be fire for sure. Yeah, it felt a little loud. Felt a little aggressive. Because it was like chiptune. It's hitting those high notes there. Every YouTube video just has a different vibe to it. Nah, you're blue. I'm a cloud. Yeah. Is it still too loud? Let me know. Yeah, I'm totally a fire sign though. Cause like, you know, for anyone who likes Avatar: The Last Airbender, what element do you think? It's kind of like, what element do you think you would actually be, and then what element do you think you would want? You know, what do you think you'd be born with, and what do you think you would want to be? Because I think I would want to be air, but I think I would actually be fire. I think that's all the clouds I need. I think if I put one Maybe this one could go up. Right there. Yeah, and then maybe do the same with this one. Yeah, that's the one I'm having troubles with. Yeah, that kind of works. I don't know how I had it before. Okay. Let me, I'm gonna kind of copy this one that I already did. Add the window. Because honestly, the clouds that are under this don't even matter. These two. But I might animate it where like that window that's there like pops up. Gotta go to school? I'd be forced fire, want to be water. Thanks for answering that question. Have a great day at school. And thanks for stopping by the stream today. Alright, let's see if the window pops up. Yeah, looks fun. And then we want this blue background here. Although I might end up changing that blue. I'm just kind of coloring things different. I'm gonna use this. Because we might be animating this. Okay, maybe I'm not feeling this soundtrack either. I'm like struggling with finding something fun. I do like the N64 one that we listened to, but I worry it might become repetitive. Looking through playlists right now. Let's see if this person, I'm gonna play this, but I'm gonna see if this person has, this is their only video? Well, it's a banger. Okay. Let's see. Looking for like, maybe like chill GameCube music. All of it is like relaxing music. I'm not necessarily looking for relaxing. I want something that's interesting. All right, well, this is 5 hours. I think it starts with the Zelda song. Yeah. Yeah, okay. We'll vibe on this for a sec. Cool. I should like redraw my OC on my PFP and make it my new. Yeah, do it. You should totally make your own, like, your character. I mean, that's sort of what I had to do recently. Which, so funny. I was actually like deep in thought last night thinking about this. Oh, I'm on the wrong computer. About how like changing your always changing your logo to a brand is like the hardest thing you can do and the riskiest thing that you can do. It's a plant? Oh, planet. I read plant at first. Let's go. Because I was originally my blue cat, my cool cat, which I still love. But I really wanted something that represented me. And now I'm like, even second guessing myself. Like, did I want a character of me, or did I want another character? Because the struggle that I have now is like the character that represented me was Blue Cat, but now Blue Cat's kind of become something else. Oh wait, I'm just sort of redrawing this. So this is the sky. Alright, and then what did I use for the grass? I think it's the same color I was using. So that's the sky. This will be the grass layer. I'm definitely excited to see Proxima. Okay, so now when the window pops up, there's actually color behind it and the clouds too. Cool. I want like a slightly different green to represent the start button on here. Just a little bit different. It could be the same color as the grass, but I want there to be a little bit of a difference. Okay, start menu also has this blue on it. Alright. And then I think the remainder of the color is this, which I should just do this for. Okay. And then we still have this. Oh. I think we can delete that now, and then this is the computer color. This is the mouse pad. And so this whole folder represents the color. Nice. All right, we're cleaning up. I like organization. I like keep it clean. Nice. And then now we have what's inside of it. So we have the cursor. You know, you can move around now and click things. We've got the Blue Cat head, which someone animated this. I'm trying to remember who animated this, but they animated it where this like clicks on Blue Cat a few times and Blue Cat's face changes. Oh, I remember now. And I'm like, wait, this isn't, is this the color of Blue Cat? I don't know why this color looks weird. Yeah. I don't know why that was looking extra pale. Okay. We don't need that. I got a new color for the tongue. There we go. Okay. Nice. So if we want to animate this, we could draw different versions of Blue Cat. We can make the loading bar load, but I actually don't think we had to do that part in Photoshop. Here's the loading bar. All right. We have officially cleaned this up, so... Nice. Feels good to do that. Feels good to clean it up. Alright, now we shrink the canvas size. My OC name is my username, but with 1463, not 1436. Made in 2021. Is there a significance behind the number? Alright. Nice. Save. Oh, wait. Whoops, I just saved over something. It's okay. It's totally fixable. I just realized. Where should I save this? I feel like I should save this under... Let's save this under characters. That's kind of what this represents right now. Computer. Okay. I don't think I'll be able to click Command Z a million times, so I need to fix this right now. I have to go to version. This is why I love Dropbox. You go to version history, and then you can like revert a save file back to how it was. Although, it's not giving me that option right now. Uh-oh. Alright, well let's see how far back we can get in this file. When, oh, you sent it? When I made the name, I found out I named him after a star and started getting confused as cosplaying as a star, so I added 1463. Heck yeah. Well, here, one sec. Let me get this potentially figured out. Dang. Okay. Let me close out of everything. Let's save. One sec. I kind of have to figure this out before I go any further, or else I'll forget and it'll be too late. But then we can talk about your character. I'm actually amazed if this doesn't work. This has never happened before. Version history. Weird. That's never happened to me. So I actually did. Huh. Wow. So... yeah, I have a stream schedule. I do have a stream schedule. Although, oh, this is an old... oh, you're looking at what's on screen right now. So this was when I literally started streaming for the first time again. This is like right when I started streaming again. I had like a defined schedule, and I kind of want to make this again because I was only streaming Tuesday and Thursday, but now I'm streaming like every day. But... so I just saved over the original file that we were on, which was my stream screens file. And it's not the worst, like everything is salvageable to an extent, but that definitely sucks what just happened, because I usually don't like disabled for this file. What? I'm so confused. In a bed I need to go. Okay, we can go over your what you sent over. So this is the Proxima planet. I bet you could animate this with the way that you've done it. If you put those layers together, I can only use a mouse here right now. So you got this guy, which feels like the like everything together, and then you have this one which is basically the same but without a face. Hey, Jeej, I just saved over one of my files, and Dropbox didn't have version history for that file, and I'm like, I don't know why. It's okay. It just like slightly sucks because now I mentioned I did want to create a new stream starting screen, but now I actually feel forced to because I just saved over that file. Oh gosh, we got cheap views in chat. Get out of here. And so, but what we're looking at here is Proxima made. This is a logo for them. Their OC. Yeah, it's gone forever, actually. The reason I'm never ever worried is because of Dropbox version history. But this is the first time I've ever encountered like a file I've had for like basically a year. Not have any version history to it. It's weird. I've never encountered this before. I don't know if it has something to do with... No, I'm logged into the correct... It's been my OC for 5 years. Yeah, I was saying, Proxima, you could like animate these if you really wanted. I think the sequence of animation is you start with this one, then you go here, then you show off the face. And then you could do the opposite where once it's animated to here, you do from here again to this one to that one, and you just like have those like going back and forth. Could be cool. Worth a try. Did we turn it off? There's no way we turned it off. I would never in a million years turn that off. It's like the reason I love Dropbox. But so I'll figure that out after stream, but a little unfortunate. Basically today I'm going through all of my files and going through all of my files and organizing them. Did you put the towels in the dryer? Did you enter stream just to tell me that? No, I didn't. So let me go do that. Maybe. I knew it. Yeah. I'll catch you later, Proxima. Thanks for hopping in chat today. Oh, Jeej. So they're in the dryer now. They're in fact in the dryer now. But good news is the important part, the very important part of the file I was looking for. So the file that got deleted, the thing that I needed most was this, because you made that graphic on the hoodie, you know, and I kept saying it was like a little blurry. So I'm gonna like I already cleaned it up just now, where I like separated all the layers. I made it, everything's like clean now. So now I can throw this into Illustrator and vectorize it, and then we'll have like a super clean version of it. And on top of that, I think I'm gonna animate this because I want to essentially have the same starting soon screen when the stream is loading up. But I want to have this animate, and then I want to have it just be like computer and chat. And that way chat is very much like the focus when it's starting. And then probably a timer now. Probably like around like a 5-minute timer or something, because that's what I do already. I just treat it like 5 minutes. So we got this file, which was way more important than the file that just got deleted. It's just unfortunate because it had things like starting soon, you know, like the text. I don't think I have that anymore. Like the stream schedule, but like the stream starting soon. I think that's deleted. The good news is there might be other files that have that in it. And then I also have just the PNG of it. So I can always make new ones. I'm probably going to do nothing to this screen and this screen, all of these, the stream schedule screens. But what I might need out of it is this like 20-sided dice, which this does look like the real file for it. I just don't know if I have a different file, a cleaner one. Okay, so we have, is this the cloyne? No. I need to make a new cloyne. I need to make a new cloyne symbol. Right now it's my cool cat, which still works. But I feel like we could do something else. I think we could do something a little bit more creative. But all in all, I don't think this cloyne has anything going to it. And this isn't even the real cloyne. This is the one we made in Discord during COVID. I don't know why this is in here, actually. So this is a part of going through all my files. No, don't save that. And now I'm gonna take that. I need to make a new folder that's like potentially delete. How do I make a new folder? There we go. I want to make a delete folder, but I'm not gonna. Joe Washington. Yeah, his name was he had a name to him, but essentially in Discord, you know COVID times in Discord, everything was everyone was just living their life in Discord. And I'm trying to get back to my folder here. But we were trying to do a coin flip because we were like not making like money bets. We were just making bets with each other, and we're like, all right, flip the coin. Okay, and then cloyne PST. Go into the delete folder. Okay. Chug's variations. Okay, so this is one that where did my layers window go? Yay! All right. Okay, so this is, man, I'm notorious for starting all these projects and not following through them. I forgot we were doing these chugs, and I'm still not done with them. I'm still not even close to being done with them. I mean, the coin could be Joe dressed as George Washington. Yeah, exactly. Praise Jesus. Oh yeah, Jeet has better photos from medieval times. Okay, so we got the zombie guy. He's finished. The zombie is finished. The alien is finished. Oh, the alien. I forgot how much I loved the alien. I really like this alien. Chugs. So this whole folder needs to go into the characters folder. cool. This I think is a temporary folder. I think this is what I did with Ford on our collab stream. Clorp. Where we drew a bear, a frog, no pain, no gain, cheese, this, and that. I think this is a folder a file I'm just gonna delete. It's at least going into a delete folder, so it's not technically getting deleted right now. I'm gonna debate that off screen. Okay, character sprites. Ah, the character sprites for this. I don't even know what to do with this. I guess this goes into the emote folder. I go character sprite animation. This is the jumping guy, jumping, idle. Oh, this is literally the frames. Okay. This is the frames to that guy. I kind of want to delete this one, but that would be dumb to delete this. So instead, I'm going to rename it. I'm going to rename it, put it in the emotes folder, and name it, Jumping Chibi Blue Cat Animation. Okay. So he has a new name. Originally, he was Character Sprite. Originally, he was this. Okay, so now we can delete this file. Because I just saved it somewhere else. I should have done that differently, but here we are. So we've now saved this. Right foot, left. Oh, this is the guides folder. I should delete this. We actually got like a rig of that character made. But unfortunately, nothing ever came of it. So, put that in the delete folder. Alright, this is just character sprite.pst. So this is just the banana. But what else is in this folder? Okay. Oh man, I really like this version. I feel like I want to do more. I think I sketched this one. I think I actually drew this one and then scanned it in. Yeah, I did. Man, I like this style so much more. There's something about a sketchier brush that I feel like looks better for my style. I'm trying to see here. I'm like, no, I drew it once. I drew it once, and then I think I cut all the pieces off, like inside. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I really broke these apart. Yeah, I like this one so much more than what you guys just saw. And there's the hot dog. Hot dog! So I think I'll save this file. Yeah, I think I'll save this file. Just keep it as character sprites. Gee. But I'm gonna make it look like this. So that when you enter the screen, you know what you're looking at. And I think I can delete... this is like everything. Everything's in this folder. Okay. Let me save that. And that should go in the animation folder, or the emotes folder. Or you know what? I'll put... that one I can delete. It keeps flashing this. I want to use this one last, but it keeps using it, going to it first. Okay. Banana cat. Okay, so this is the actual animation. This is probably the only one I need to keep. Okay. Can I make it smaller? Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, this is gonna take a sec. I hate when this happens. Oh. Oh, okay, wait. Let's Oh man. I don't even know what's happening in this folder right now. Oh my, it's probably not even worth it. Let me just... Not even worth it. Let's throw that into emotes. Oh my gosh. Alright, Blue Cat. Is this the OG drawing? This is the OG drawing. And then Blue Cat and Chugs, so we can make this small. Actually, let me do another thing. We're gonna export these separately. Cool. Okay. Save him to Thumbs Up Cat and PSD characters. Saved. Let's go back. Okay. Okay, we can save it like that. And then we save this as Blue Cat, and then Chogs. Just need to name them something derpy. We should totally add like 4 frames to this emote here. This one, or the thumbs up one. It'd be funny if we did, because how I would want to do it is I would want to draw all the frames on paper. and then scan them all in and then animate it that way. Because these were all drawn with my opposite drawing hand, which is why it was a lot of fun to do. The thumbs up. I think the thumbs up one is my favorite. This one is fun too. I drew them all at the exact same time when I was drawing with my opposite hand. Oh, and I want to get rid of... I think I got rid of this in the final, but I don't like this little, like... Yeah, there we go. I want to make it still look like... Cool. Alright, Blue Cat and Chogs. That would be a fun one to animate. We can do that on another day. Okay, so that one's done. Oh my god. So, when we first started stream, I thought what a fun stream idea would be. So the song's like so loud. I thought what a fun stream idea would be. I swear I turned it down and the song just got louder. How do I go to the next song? I don't want to listen to F-Zero right now. There you go. When we first started the stream, one of the things, before it was luck of the draw, I would take the word of the day and draw that. And this was exculpate. And anyways, I kind of hate this drawing, man. I don't know what it is. When I try to draw like a full scene drawing, I'm just never in love with it. So this is one of them. And I don't know where to put this. Because I don't want to really... I want to save it because it's a full drawing. Oh, and this is the seal of approval up here. Not much I can do with this one right now. Okay, this folder, this needs to be saved. This is a very important folder. And actually... Well, I think we've pretty much exported everything out of here that needs to be exported out of here. Let me get rid of just... Let me just clean up this file. You find it hilarious? Cool. It's tough, you know, sometimes as an artist you just, you get down on your own work. Alright, so we have the tomato, we got the tomato drawing. We can get rid of all the sketches because we have all the sketches saved as well. Pop Blue Cat. And then, right, because this was both of them. Oh, let me reverse that. Reverse. Got the tomato, Pop Blue Cat, sketch to Pop Blue Cat. Emote options, I mean, that can just live up here. And then finished emotes, like these two. And go into the finished emotes folder, tiles. Yeah, because we have, like, every emote we've ever created in here. What's up, Stubby? Welcome on in. We're sort of halfway going down memory lane with everything we've created on stream, as well as organizing it. So it's a cozy stream, and then I'm gonna be playing Pokemon later. Because I just can't get enough, but this was on my list of things to do, because my Dropbox is just this ever, you know, expanding thing that I have to keep organizing. Alright, but now we get to look through some of what we created on stream. Just make everything green. And I'm gonna go through them one at a time because it's been a very long time. Very long time since we've gone through all of these. Okay. So we have Cutie Joe. Right. I remember Cutie Joe. Whoa, what'd I walk into? What's up, life? Oh, come on in. We're going through all of my... Essentially... Since I started streaming again until now, we're going through all of my files and finding things, because the main mission was finding the computer screen, the loading one that shows at the beginning of the stream, / the one that Jeej put on the garment. We already found that. We already cleaned it up. So now I'm just going through the rest of them. I'm in the office today, sneaking the stream on my phone. Cool. You can say it's productive. It keeps you focused. And so now, as a big folder, as a big file, we have to tackle. And it's all of the emotes that we made. And I'm just mostly looking if there's an emote that we're pretty much gonna speed run this, because I also have them all saved in a different file. Oh wait, this Chug. Is there a? Did I draw him bigger? A little bit. I can draw him bigger, but that was one I wanted to fix. So Chug's hi. Man. Hands. There we go. I forgot we added a smile. I kind of like the smile, but we took it off for the final. EP Sage, Bones Copium, Keyboard, Joe Jam. Where's Joe Jam? Okay. There's the original Joe Jam before I decided to do it over. Derpy Kira, Chug's thumbs up. He definitely needs a he definitely needs a mask here. G.I. Joe. Also G.I. Joe. But this was the G.I. Joe that got saved. And then Money, Bones Pokeball, Joe Clown. We don't need that. Oh, I hard baked that in? Oh my gosh. I didn't want the unicorn horn. I gotta say, the N64 playlist was way better than this one. And maybe that's because I just like N64 music more. But they're both a vibe. Joe Clown, Joe Stabby, Easy Milo, RD07, Joe Pog, Blue Cat Popcorn, Joe Clap, Milo Thumbs Up, Howdy Bones. Howdy Bones! That's one that we need to do stuff with. Yeah! Okay, so it's funny. I was playing that the other day, the DK Country playlist, but let's do that again. Because it is a banger, I agree. I'm with you on that one. And then, but yeah. Blue Cat Gun. Do we still have that one, or did we get rid of that one? No, he's still here. And then, what's this? Oh, Milo Blink? Where's your... There's no color. Milo Blink. Anyways, Kira, Sage, actually, Bones Prage, Chef Milo, Chug Sip, Sage Sip, Chugs with a pencil, Zuka. Okay, I'm also trying to. Okay, so that was mainly it. I just wanted to like look through if there's anything I needed to take out of this file, but this file's pretty much good to go. This is a big file here. But let me put that into the emotes folder. I'm trying to organize stuff. It keeps wanting to go back to this screen. This is the last one I'm trying to go to. Literally. Oh yeah, Blue Cat, Lucky Cat. This is an example of a drawing I completely forgot we even made. Obviously the background. The background is not really made by us. It was made for something else. But made for something else in Cool Cats. The sidekicks. Alright, but I'm going to make sure, let me go back actually. Let me make sure this is in the middle. Center it. Because I think the end goal for me is that I want to make a lot of these emotes. I want to make these things for the merch and stuff. Because that did slightly get away from me again. So I'm just gonna save. Alright, so this is already saved as Lucky Cat. And now I can add that to the better folder. I'm just making it easier for me, because a lot of these weren't easy to get the files out of, or it was just like such a tedious process. That's why I'm doing it on stream. Yeah, and like this one, I should just straight up delete. I should just straight up delete this file. I'm never coming back to this. Okay, so Sad Cat. Let's throw that in the delete folder. Sherlock, right? I forgot why we drew Sherlock, but we drew Sherlock, Sherlock Holmes, and Watson. And I'm trying to figure out why apply the layer mask. Get rid of that. Like all stuff that we could use, but it's just not in a good folder, good file. Even if I had to send this file to like a third party who needed like assets to use. It's fun to see all the old drawings. Well, I'm happy it's fun to see the old drawings. It's so funny. Sometimes I don't feel that way. I'm always like, I don't know. So then we can save that now. Add that folder to. There we go. Sherlock Holmes. Yeah. Exactly. Now we can fix it there. We moved that over, and then Sketch and Stitch V2. Okay, so this one actually has some files in it too. Before I mess up this file like I did that other file, it's now version 3, which is no different. It's just so I saved the original, which I might delete the original once I'm in Chugson. Yeah, exactly. I think that's literally what they were named in the file. So I want to do things like this bones. Oh, he has a tail to him. We should save it with the tail. But essentially we're gonna, let's delete the background. And I always like to crop things into a square. I feel like it's just always a good... When it's something like this, that could be like a sticker. I like this is the classic of the songs. Although I'm like, how did I? Because I obviously exported this as an emote already. How did I let that get through? There's a glaring mistake here. Okay, it's fixed now. Okay, so we got this bones, and then we delete everything else. Save this as a new one. I think we called this one Silly Bones. Alright, then we Command Z. Command Z, we go back. And actually, we could just delete bones now. And what else is here? We got that Jirachi. I delete sketches at this point. I don't have much unless it's like good sketch. Delete that. Delete that. Then we have Cozy. Okay. Space. To be. Cozy. Okay. Cozy Jirachi is now saved as its own file. Get rid of that. Sketch and Stitch, right. This is what really needs to stay. I need to actually do something with this now. Now that we have it. It's done. It's done. We just need to. So I guess this is part of it, is that I want better intro screens. Sketch. Oh, but this needs to go in a different folder. This needs to go into like Twitch assets. I'll leave it here for now. This goes into Twitch assets. I need to go in a different folder. Love it. You need this file. Well, you know where to find it. Alright, I'm gonna delete that. We have the cat wizard that we never colored in, but we should still save this. Did we color it in? This one I will save with the background. Oh, the stripes. Which you did not do on your jacket. Save it like this. Alright, save. PSC characters, cat, wizard. Alright. Dude, there's something in the air. I've been sneezing all day today. Jeez. Okay. Oh yeah, Moltra, this was your character. I never finished it. I'll probably save that one. Actually, I'll just do this. I'll just save this as a an outline. I'm gonna save it as an outline, and I'm gonna just send it directly to you. That way, that's how it's saved. And, you know, whether you use it or not, but feel free to use it how you please. Where is your name? Oh, here we go. I found you. Cool. I just want you to at least have the file. Because I am trying to clean through sketches and stuff. So, no, don't want that, and then Cozy Clone, right. Mo, it does make me happy that you're here, because obviously Wednesday streams are so up in the air. And I didn't want you to miss a stream streak or anything like that, so. But yes, I decided to go live today because I just had stuff I needed to do, and I was like, whether people are in chat or not, I can do it live. So let me do it live. And, okay, Cozy on. Needs to be embroidered. That's what I was trying to do. Okay. Yeah. Quickest way to explain it is we're going through every file, every Photoshop file that I've had from the beginning of me streaming again to right now. And finding the bits that are like maybe buried and just overall cleaning up. Yeah, F it, we do it live. That's exactly how I was feeling today. And then, transparently, I really wanted to play Kaizo today. I've just had the Kaizo bug. I've just been really, really wanting to play Kaizo. But, I felt like I needed to earn it. So, in order to earn it, I had to do something productive today. Save. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I'm pretty sure I could just do... No, it got cropped out. I do love this Furret one. This doodle is very special to me because this is when I became committed to watching the streams. Oh. And the Furret one too. I love these two. I really like the I decided to fully check out a stream, and that stream was awesome. I appreciate that. And I'm glad that you've stuck around. I do really appreciate that. Because you were like, hey, let's draw this thing. And I was like, I'm in. I was so down. Because it's essentially like the purpose of today, and like literally the thing I'm doing right now. Like, yeah, we drew this on stream, and I don't want this to be like a throwaway asset that lives in like a weird folder that I'm never gonna be able to return to. I'm essentially just trying to make it as accessible as possible for me. So if like I wanted to use it for something or whatever it may be. Why isn't it centering? Oh, let me rasterize this. Apply. Oh, it's because Furret is technically in the middle. It just is like, doesn't look like it because of its tail. I'm gonna sort of go against that. And then we delete everything else. Delete. Ungroup. Then we're gonna say, we could probably combine the outlines here. Yeah, and then save this as Cozy Furret. Save that. And then I don't know if we need to keep the happy birthday snugs. I don't know what I was trying to say there. I gotta go back. I stacked it the wrong way. I guess we can keep this. It is a cute drawing of our beloved boy. Birthday Snuggie! Ungroup. Yeah, and just get rid of useless layers. Alright. Birthday Snuggie. I'm gonna literally name it that. Cool, so we completely just dissected that folder, which means I can delete the original ones. And I'm not actually deleting anything, I'm just throwing them into a delete folder, which really doesn't benefit me until I go through with actually deleting them. But essentially, now if we look, you know, the progress today, instead of having to dig through Photoshop files and like whatever, now it's like, great, I have them all like ready to go, ready to be used for something. Oh wait, yeah. I must have accidentally saved over Cozy Clone. I did. I accidentally clicked Command S. Okay, so glad I checked that now. Okay, so Cozy Clone needs to get deleted because, and then that's why I have a delete folder instead of actually deleting things. Okay. Why we do it? Okay. Ah. Ah. Dang it. Outline, color. Alright. Save this. Cozy Clone is back. Back on the menu, boys. Cozy Clone. Alright. Alright, we're done with that. We're done with that. And then now I think it's gonna go a little bit quicker. We have this Sketch and Stitch. I don't want to completely get rid of this, but we are gonna throw this in the delete folder. So we have the better version of it now. Cozy Jeej when? I should draw a Cozy Jeej. Jeej is just always in a state of being cozy. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, this is a throwback. Expelliarmus. The word of the day. This was another word of the day one. Actually, no, it wasn't. I don't know why we drew this. But here we are. And this is a good drawing. I'm like, we actually like cooked on this one, I think. Okay, so we can get rid of that, get rid of that. Let's crop. So this one I'll probably crop uniquely. It's a little bit different than the rest. Expelliarmus. I don't know why we drew this one. I'm like trying to remember now. Alright, but it is saved. We're no longer gonna forget that this file exists. What was this reference? Oh. Why? Why was that in there? Okay. Let's see. Alright, cool. And then we got all these stream schedule ones, which I'm assuming I can delete all of them, because or put them in a different folder. So we got stream schedule 100 days. This is when we did 100 days of the stream, which I'm like, when is the 1 year coming up? I still need to figure that out. Actually, I could probably figure that out right now. At least a rough estimate. Because all I have to do is go to my like video folder. I'm pretty sure the first day I went live was April 29th of last year. Pretty sure that is when I went live. For the first time, once again. But I do have a stream recordings folder. I did stop recording streams. I realized I need to be recording again. That's just a skissue. Yeah, I think that first stream I went live was April 29th. I'm gonna double confirm that, but that might be the day. Alright, so we don't need this. The only thing I could take from here is that spin the wheel graphic. For real? When? It's not created yet. And then stream schedule, single day. Like these I think are all fine. But this one has like all the graphics on it. I just thought I saved all of those graphics somewhere else. I love this drawing board. It's one of my favorite little icons that I drew. Okay. Alright, I think we're done with that now. I think I can throw all of these into folder. Schedule. Anything with schedule in it, I can go in here. And then the 20 bones, don't know where I need to throw that. Blue Cat, we exported that one already. I should have been deleting it as I was going. Okay, cool. So we can delete this now. We exported both of those, so we can put that in the delete folder. Sculpt. I don't know what to do with this one yet, and I don't know what to do with bones. Streamer board, I think that's the one we just exported Spelliarmus from. Yeah. Okay. So we can throw that into the delete folder, and then we have like a bunch of GIFs and stuff, which I feel like I have saved. You could actually, this to a degree. The original Joe Jam. Blue Cat, thumbs up. Bones again. Artie, Ugg, Banana, thumbs up again, thumbs up. I just feel like all of these are... We exported all of these. Or we got the actual version of this. And we cleaned up this file like a lot earlier. So I might be able to delete these, but I'm not going to do anything yet. Cool Cat's logo, which has a lot of coloring outside of the lines on. That's funny. My cat. The coolest of cats. Of all of the cool cats. Sorry, I might be a little biased, but he's pretty dang cool. Crown, Joe, dog versus cat. Oh, the original D20 list. Where originally I was gonna do it this way. Oh, that's how we did it. Now it's all coming back to me. So the original luck of the draw was we took the word of the day and then we took this list and we rolled a 20-sided dice, and whatever characters got put together, we paired that with the word of the day and we drew something. That's what it was. Okay, so those are all PNGs. So pretty much everything else can sort of get deleted, but we're not gonna do that today. Oh, we're 2 hours in already. Okay. I think I'm gonna play some Pokemon. Was there something else I needed to do? I feel like someone mentioned something earlier, and I was like, oh, that would be a good thing to do. Can't remember though. Oh, the other thing I was gonna do, lurking. The other thing I was gonna do was go through that I can do on the couch. That's so boring to do on stream. Was essentially take all the emotes that are 180p and make them, sorry, 1080 was what I was trying to say, 1080p, and make them 1000 size, so I could actually make them into emotes. But that I could probably just do sitting on the couch. This was more important because now I can also make all of those into emotes as well, which was important. I think I'm gonna do the dog and the cat and the other stuff. I could do the slime monster, but 2 hours is good enough, and that was a solid like 2 hours. I don't think I got too distracted there. I actually did 2 hours. That's good enough. Now we play Pokemon. Now we're gonna win. We're gonna win Super Kaizo today. Good thing you guys are here today, because we're winning it. I would hate to not be here today, missing the Kaizo win. Just kidding. Ironmon, let's go. We already got the music going, so we just had to start. We're already rocking and rolling. All right, did it show up? Showed up. Nice. Let's go. Yeah, I've been so addicted to this. Before I even started playing this on stream, I was already like watching people for well over a year play this challenge. And now that I'm like really playing it, it's been a lot of fun. Okay. We are on seed 932 though. 932. Oh, I'm gonna sign off of other platforms. If you're on YouTube or